So welcome back everyone, Mike here. We have a very busy evening planned here tonight. So I'm back down here on this section of property. We're pretty far from our house right now, but not too far from the brick house. We're on this power line here, and if you watched that video the other day, I had brought the MX 5400 down here with the grapple and the brush hog, and I mowed all this up and cleaned up all the fallen trees in here. Now there's a lot of debris left on the ground. The plan here is to put in kind of a quick and dirty food plot. So far I've got about 2 hours invested in this. The best way to do it would probably be to till this all up, but there's a lot of little stumps left in here, and like I said, they just cut it maybe a year and a half ago. You know, there's one right there. I was able to root some of them out with the grapple, but I don't think tilling would be a really good option. So what I'm going to do, I got the BX down here with this 5-foot landscape rake on, and I'm just going to rake some of the heavy debris off of it. It'll help loosen the soil just a bit. And then we're going to hammer it with some clover and chicory. That's what's in this bag right here. Wait till I show you that clover seed. Really, really small seeds. It's really dry out right now, but they're calling for a little bit of rain the next couple days. So I think if I can scuff this all up, clean it up a bit, it should really pop here in a few weeks. By the way, this is a great cedar right here. Earthway. I will put a link in the description. This one I kind of busted it up a few times, but I have used this for years. It's a great little cedar. All right, I'm going to fire up the BX and get started. This shouldn't take too long. This is a 5-foot rake on this. This whole area down here, I don't know, it's not real big. It's about 200 yards long though, and about 75 or 80 feet wide. So I'd say about a half hour. We should get most of the heavy stuff off of this and loosen the soil up just a bit. Should work out okay. Alright, you're not going to play around the golf on it, but for these purposes, not too shabby. Now spreading this with a hand seeder can be a little tricky. because this is not like spreading grass seed. Look how small that is. The real tiny seeds is the clover, and the ones that are a little bit bigger is the chicory. So I'm just going to barely open that cedar up, walk kind of fast, we'll get her covered. All right, we got it all seeded. Now all we need to do is wait for some rain, and we'll come down here in a few weeks and check on it. But I think it'll grow, I do. And I only have about 3 hours total wrapped up into this with the tractors and maybe $40 in seed. But it is a good spot. And another nice thing is it's manageable now. I got all that woody debris out of here. I can always mow it. You know, if this clover takes off, what I'll probably do this fall, or late summer actually, is come in and plant like some turnips and radishes, do the same thing again. But at least now I can mow it and maintain it. But it's a good spot. Can you see right here? We got a deer trail. But anyway, I'm going to head back up to the house right now. I have a whole bunch more planned to do tonight before it gets dark, and I'll show you that in just a bit. I'm not sure how well this will work, but I'm using a new wireless mic setup, so hopefully you can hear me a little bit better in the cab. But what I did there when I came back up to the house, I hopped on the BX again, and I cleaned up all this debris here. There was roots and sticks and all kind of stuff, then raked this section of yard. And I need a little bit more topsoil right in here. A little soft spot right there I have to take care of. Need a little more topsoil right here. So I'm just going to dump several buckets here. And then I'll come back with the, probably with the excavator and grade it out. I'm trying to make as much of it as mowable as possible. There will be a few areas that I got to use the string trimmer, but it is what it is. This is really nice dirt here though, huh? Check that out. Beautiful dirt. Nothing like nice topsoil. You don't want to build on it, but it's great to grow on. So last night, Melissa and I, we drove down to Pittsburgh. Well, just outside the city, about 10 miles, and we got to see some of the new Ford Broncos. They are really, really nice. I was really impressed with them. There's the full-size Bronco that not too many people have seen so far, and the Bronco Sport is out. But we shot a little bit of video. It's not a great video. You know, you didn't know anybody down there or anything, and I didn't want to be walking around the camera asking a lot of questions or anything. But supposedly we will have our new Bronco in June. But sometime in the next day or two, I'll throw up a kind of a short little video just so you can see what they look like. But I think they did their homework and built exactly what people wanted, which is pretty cool. I like when car companies do that instead of you know, build what the government wants them to build. I like when they build what people actually want. I could spread this with the tractor, but I do have like a lot of side hill lean, and plus there's places where this topsoil is going to be like a foot and a half deep, and I want to be able to track it in pretty good. So I'm just going to put some in front of my blade here, run right along the edge of the stone. See how much it's sinking when I track on it there. So this pipe here right underneath the bucket, that is for the downspouts on this side of the building. Now what I'm going to do here is just going to be kind of temporary to get through this year. I'm going to dig kind of a little sump there and put some number 3 rock in there just to slow the water down some. It really hasn't been eroding anything yet. Eventually I may put like maybe just a 500-gallon tank in the ground here, use it for watering the lawn or whatever. Or I may extend that pipe the whole way down to the end of the driveway. But I got enough things going on right now. I can make it look nice now and keep it from eroding. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take a little of this out of here without hitting that pipe. We kind of call these at work like level spreaders, although this one isn't real level. And the point is, the water will go down into that rock and it slows it down a little bit and it'll keep it from eroding. I wanted to put some geotextile down in the bottom of it. I thought of doing that, but the geotextile that I have, water doesn't go through it real easily, and I want as much to soak into the ground as I can.
Gonna grab these roots right here. Ah, Archie boy would love these. My sweet little Archie is a big root lover. Root, stick, branch, tree, trunk, you name it. All right, here he comes with another bucket. I'm gonna grab my landscape rake. He's gonna drop that. There's another couple roots we're gonna grab over here. Couple in there. Get out of Mike's way. Last night we were able to go view the Ford Bronco. Wow, they're nice. It was nice to be able, we saw two different ones. We weren't able to put a good solid video together, but we got enough clips that we'll be able to share with you what we saw. I sat in the driver's seat of both of them. It's crazy to say, but they're perfect once you get like, okay, the Jeep, for example, it's not the most comfortable seat to sit in, to be the driver or a passenger. That's okay. I don't mind. I just wouldn't suggest taking it on a long drive if you want to feel comfortable. We always take Mike's truck. It's a Ford F-150. It's comfortable. The Bronco is comfortable. The detail and the things they thought of when they put this together is incredible. I don't think they forgot anything. We were able to talk to the people that were showing them. They answered any questions we had, and I'm just all the more excited to see the one that we ordered and can't wait to show it to you guys. Hopefully the clips we put together will make some sense and you'll be able to see exactly what we saw firsthand. Yeah, so tonight we're getting some wind. Can you see my hair blown everywhere? It's a nice, beautiful, beautiful sunny day today, close to the 80s, I believe. We were outside enjoying it, getting some things done, catching up on a lot of things we're behind on. The dogs enjoyed it. We did some trail walks with dogs, Hunter. And Hunter and I took a drive in the Jeep today. The tops ride the Jeep, so that's been super sweet. Hunter loves that with the wind blowing through what little hair he has left. This is all the topsoil that actually was removed from where we put the building. We had it piled up over there. Just brought a few buckets in, smooths it out with the excavator on the blade, does an excellent job, then jumps on the BX with the rake on the back, smooths it out. He makes it look so easy. If that was me, this would be a 3-day process, let's be honest. But right here, what we're gonna do is take some of those big rocks, sand rocks from the end of the driveway, and we have more down by the splitter, and just strategically, nicely build up like a little
wall there.
Decorative wall. I think it'll look nice.
I think we're going to wrap this video up.
Yeah.
And then I am actually going to try to get this seeded though tonight and mulched.
Okay.
before it rains on it.
Right. We better do that quick.
When you wrap this video up?
Yeah. Thanks so much for being here, for watching. Click the thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.